Hey, what's going on, everybody? James here. Well, surprise. So yeah, my channel is still active, I suppose. But first off, before I begin the video, two things. Number one, I am so sorry that up until this point, I have done very little on this channel. You know, it is kind of annoying now that I look back over the course of this past year. With my channel, as of this exact moment, I have done squat. You know, irrespective if I put up of you know, who knows how many vlogs. You know, maybe a custom video here or there. You know, honestly, it's kind of annoying now that as I look back on it, I didn't do anything that I may have wanted to do. But good part is, the channel is still active, I am back, and I have plenty of plans for the future. Part 2 is that this is actually going to be a 2-part video. This part of the video will cover a channel an overall channel update, and then the second part will cover a haul video slash kind of like a collection tour. As I've happened to accumulate a lot of stuff over the course of the past week as a minor celebration of completing the HSC, and overall it's just stuff that I want to say or just want to show is now part of the collection. So first off, channel update. Again, I have done so little with my channel this year. It is kind of annoying as I now look back on it. But good news, I am back. The channel is still here, and that means plenty of opportunities for the future. Now, I do a wide variety of videos, so I basically want to do a run through of everything that I have done with my videos up until this point and what is to come for the future. Number 1, customs. I have so missed doing customs. In fact, at the very beginning of the year, I did a commissioned custom Transformers Prime Predaking for my good friend Dreadwing 2029. After a couple of months, I finally got around to uploading the custom slideshow video that I did for it. And a lot of people the feedback was very positive. In particular, a lot of people had or were comparing this custom to my previous Predaking custom, and there was generally a lot of positive feedback in regards to how far I had come since doing the first Predaking. So honestly, I was very happy to hear that. And over the course of the last, what is it now, almost 9 months since I did that custom. Hard to believe it's been that long too. But in that time, you know, I've accumulated quite a few photos or pictures of or images of inspiration, and I'm basically using those as references and inspiration for upcoming customs. Now, I can't reveal anything right now, but I am hoping to do a couple of customs over the course of the next month. One will now I still need to get a lot of stuff for the custom paints or paint tins, paint brushes, images of inspiration, whatnot. So all that all of that will be revealed in due time. But good part, customs are back, and I am so excited to be back in the game. Sorry. Number 2, stop motions. Now, this is something that I'm currently debating on. Now, over the years, I've done a couple of different stop motions, most of which are not good quality. You know, most of them are half-assed. In fact, none of them are very good. You know, and ultimately, I think it's safe to say that, you know, while there are a lot of different people here on YouTube who do a variety of different stop motions, I'm just not a stop motion animator. So, as of this exact moment, I don't have any stop motions in the works. I do, however, or there are a couple of different ideas floating about, so I will be making some sort of general notes as I go along for stop motions, but in terms of, say, the next month, I don't exactly have anything planned in terms of stop motions, so I definitely will be thinking of something as I go along. Let's see what's next. Number 3, reviews. I have so missed doing reviews. Now, Now, everyone probably knows me best for doing reviews of Transformers and Lego. Now, the thing is, now I'm not really sure if I want to thrust myself back into doing all of that again, because, well, for a variety of reasons. Number one, it's been over a year since I last did an action figure review of any description. So I've really missed out on a lot of stuff, and it's going to take some time to try and transition back into that routine. And the other thing is, particularly with Lego, now I find that whenever I buy a Lego set, a lot of it I don't necessarily build and keep as a set. For one thing, I don't necessarily have a lot of space for it. But then the other thing is, this year in particular, I find that I've been buying a lot of Lego sets for spare parts. As a result, in fact, a lot of the sets that you'll see, or Lego sets that you'll see that I've bought in my haul video later, they were actually, or a lot of it I kept, especially the minifigs, as I kept a lot of the minifigs. A lot of the sets I didn't necessarily keep, but I'll go into more detail with that. But I am actually quite happy to announce that I'm launching an all-new review series, possibly here on this channel, or maybe on an all-new channel altogether, called Judgmental Jim. The reason I went for Jim was I was just looking for a title that had kind of like a catchy ring to it. But I find that whenever I go to see a movie or I'm watching a TV show, I suppose I can be very critical on a lot of elements. And I find that a lot of people already do that on YouTube, but I always feel as though that it's best to give a different kind of opinion. And every time that I see a movie, I look at the good and I look at the bad, and I always try and find some sort of middle ground on it. So I'm hoping to do, on this new series, I'll be doing movie reviews, TV reviews, and I'm actually open to doing debates. Well, not debates exactly, but what I actually am hoping to do is, I find that I tune into a lot of media, news from around the world, here in Australia, back home in Ireland, any stuff like that, and I find that, I'm always quite fascinated with a lot of it. So in addition to movies and TV shows, I also want to give my honest opinion on anything that's currently happening in the news. I suppose some of it will come about, or a lot of the stuff that I'll talk about will probably come up very suddenly in the news, or else other parts I'll probably tease at or probably grow on me over a while. So I'm actually quite looking forward to doing that, because I've never really given my full, unguarded, honest opinion to you, my audience, before. So I'm actually looking forward to that. So that's covering reviews. Voice acting is number 4, I think. Voice acting I have really missed. Participating in here on YouTube. Now, unfortunately, again, I don't have the resources to post audition videos on YouTube, so lucky me. But I actually am looking forward to getting back into the routine of it, hopefully. Between the point that I last did, I suppose, a voice acting role and this exact moment, I think I've had a lot of downtime to try and work on different voices. I don't want to I don't want to show off anything right now, because odds are it'll be terrible. But I'm hoping that everything will be okay to some extent. But again, to sum it up, I am looking forward to getting back into the voice acting game. It'll take a while, I'm sure, but I am looking forward to showing off my voice acting talent once more. As you can tell, I still have a long way to go. And the very last thing that I want to talk about is actually something brand new that I didn't really think I would ever talk about. I actually am willing to offer my assistance to any YouTuber with screenwriting. Now this is something that I've never really done before, and it's something that I'd be interested in extending my reach out into, or extending my abilities into. Honestly, I'd like to think that I have ideas, maybe not necessarily original ideas, but creative ideas. So that's why I'm basically pitching this now. If you are a YouTuber who does stop motion animation, or a YouTube series in general, I'm more than willing to lend my assistance, particularly in areas such as, or in fan bases such as the Transformers, Marvel, DC, maybe Lego, and possibly, and I do want to emphasize this, possibly Star Wars. Um, now, I actually have a couple of terms and conditions whenever it comes to screenwriting. Number one is I don't want the, now, if anyone is interested in contacting me about screenwriting, please do. I am more than willing to take a look at whatever project you have going. The only thing I will say is I don't want to be a screenwriter in a half-assed remake of, say, Transformer movies. The Transformer movies have been hammered to death, in my opinion, and simply trying to rip off what's already ripping off the original, I don't think is a good way to go. So my only condition is maybe not necessarily. Now I have two conditions. To skip forward. Number one, if it is original content, I am more than willing to take a look into it. But on the other hand, if it is an original take on pre-existing media, again, such as Transformers and Marvel, I am more than willing to take a look into it. And in particular, I want to emphasize on Marvel, because over the course of the last year, I found that I've been really, I've been really educating myself a lot more on Marvel. Different characters, different storylines, and ultimately, I'd really like to delve into the world of screenwriting and see what I'm capable of. So, final note, I'm pitching my ideas. Please, if you have any ideas, please contact me. I am more than willing to assist. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that part. I've covered stop motions, reviews, customs, voice acting, and screenwriting. So now, so again, I am hoping to delve into these all new worlds. Now with the HSC over, I have a lot of downtime, and I really want to put it to good use. And honestly, I really do want to experiment with new ideas and new things. So again, if anyone is interested in any regard, please contact me. And yeah, I think I've pretty much covered everything I need to in this video. My collection tour and all new haul will be covered in part 2 of this video, so please check that out. So until then, I'll see you in part 2.